But this just came up again, and this is actually one of the videos. I built a full training on this. I would encourage you to actively work on removing the term and the mental construct of a funnel from your colloquial speech. And here's why. A funnel, the concept of a funnel is you put like water or something in the top and it funnels down into this narrow little opening, right? So it's like prospects in the top and clients in the bottom. The problem is when we picture that, right, we know we take these fundamental laws for granted, like gravity. So when you pour something in the top of a funnel, the funnel only does its job because of gravity, which we take for granted because we don't think about it, right? Now, if you move the funnel on its side and pour water in the top, it doesn't do its job, or upside down, or at this angle, right? And so what's happening is now we have this mental construct of a funnel, which only works because gravity, and we're applying it to a different domain and assuming it's going to work the same, and it doesn't because there's no gravity, right? And so like you can use messaging as gravity, use social proof as a function to pull people through or convince them or compel them to move forward. But you have to understand that I try not to use funnel. I hate when people use the word funnel, because what happens is we have this construct and we make a bunch of errors in our thinking because we have this construct that relies on gravity, okay? So to recap, a funnel, when you pour stuff in the top, it funnels things down because of gravity. So if we have this mental construct of a funnel, we take gravity for granted, and then we put it in a different domain, we forget. We just don't even like consider, right, the fact that a funnel only works because there's these fundamental forces of physics. Okay, so when you build a page or a series of pages and call it a funnel, you already have, there's a disconnect, right? There's a little bit of dissonance because there's no gravity. So in your head, you're picturing putting a bunch of people on the top and getting funneled down. And that doesn't really happen with any degree of efficiency, because the thing that pulls people down or pulls liquid or sand or whatever in real life is a fundamental law of physics that we just forget. So I would implore you to remove funnel from your colloquial speech, remove the mental construct of a funnel, or turn it upside down. You put prospects in the bottom, okay? The wide part in the bottom. And now every step you have to actively think about how you're going to get them to take the step up. Because in real life, it is actually work for us as marketers and salespeople and service providers to get people to take the next step. But as long as we have this mental construct of a funnel, we're just going to, even if we just do it mistakenly, we're going to assume that there's a force like gravity doing the work for us. So get rid of the funnel or turn it upside down, okay? And then you say, why would the person take the next step? Why would they climb up the rung of the ladder, right? Now we're making better decisions as marketers, as salespeople, as service providers, because we're getting people to change their behavior instead of assuming that some force of physics is going to pull people through, because it's not. So that's that. That's all. You guys have a good Saturday.